What's up, YouTube? I'm Alberta26, and the most interesting article has cropped up on Wowhead in the last day. Apparently, Exorsus have all faction changed to Alliance. If you don't know who Exorsus are, they are a top-end Russian raiding guild with pretty serious credentials. If you look them up on Raider.io right now, they were world first in Emerald Nightmare. They were world first in Mythic Nighthold. They were second in the world for Mythic Tomb of Sargeras and Antorus. Third in the world for Mythic Uldir, and then their decline continues. 7th for Battle of Dazar'alor, 10th for Crucible of the Storms, all the way down to 21st in Eternal Palace. But they made a big comeback in Ny'alotha, coming in at 8th in the world. Given this upward trajectory, they're probably trying to get every advantage that they can in the World First race for Castle Nathria. I didn't see a statement on their Twitter or anything like that, but judging from the fact that essentially their entire guild is now dwarves, it seems to everybody that the reason they've done this is in order to utilize the dwarven racial ability Stone Form. In case you don't know, Stone Form removes poison, disease, curse, magic, and most importantly, bleed effects. Castle Nathria features several bleed effects in its boss fights, and the most notable of which being the Wicked Laceration during the Stone Legion Generals encounter. It looks like this bleed, if it gets on you, will be on you for the duration of the entire fight unless you remove it using a mechanic during the fight. So having this get out of jail free card is a really big advantage in this fight. And while it is possible to use the Kyrian File of Serenity ability to remove this, Dwarven Stone Form also does that. And so, by faction changing, Exorsus is giving themselves a leg up in the World First race. I am very curious to see how many other guilds will faction change now, simply out of obligation almost. Exorsus is basically setting the bar, like this is what you have to do if you want to get World First, and this, like, we're willing to go this far. So how many other guilds that maybe wouldn't have otherwise will go this far just to be competitive in this World First race, assuming that this Stone Form advantage is that big of an advantage? I mean, given the fact that there's a Covenant ability that will do the same thing, and you can swap Covenant, I don't know that you need both. Possibly they're using this so that they don't have to make a Covenant choice based on that ability. They say, okay, I've got Stone Form, I don't need the file, so I can play whatever Covenant I want, or I can play my Covenant choice for a different boss advantage. This isn't the first time we've seen something like this. Limit faction changed in 8.2 to be in the first round of the Darkshore Warfront, since Alliance got it first. And while faction changing to get World First in the first raid tier of an expansion is much less ridiculous than race changing to get into a Warfront first, it still seems like a pretty extreme level to take it to. I guess that's what it takes to be a World First guild. It takes skill, dedication, stamina, intellect, and so much more. In addition to this racial advantage, the enlisted buff that the Alliance have is 25%. I just found this out today. This whole time, the Horde enlisted buff is giving us 10% XP bonus for playing in war mode, and the Alliance are getting 25% because their participation in war mode is so bad. So if you're looking to nab maybe a World First level 60 Paladin or World First any class, 25% extra experience for playing in war mode is probably going to help. Now, you would think that Blizzard would probably balance these two percentages again at the start of the expansion, just to make sure that we all have a fair shot at World First level 60 whatever, but they haven't said that they're doing that yet, so I guess we'll see. It's expected that after progression is done, they will faction change back to Horde, quoting from the Wowhead article here, due to the community support present on the Horde side, which is the real advantage of being Horde. The question is, do we welcome them back into the Horde after their disloyalty? I guess we'll see. So what do you guys think? Do you think that other guilds are going to faction change now as well? Do you think this will prompt Blizzard to in some way nerf the Dwarven racial? Do you think that they're going to catch on to the enlisted buff issue and fix that before the expansion drops? And do you like my Paladin transmog? Actually, it's not mine. I'm just asking for a friend. Never mind. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more content from me, like and subscribe, and check out my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/Alberta26. please share your thoughts with me in the comments below, as I am interested in how other people feel about this. Till next time, I'm Alberta26. Game on.